I can't do this anymore. I work every single day. I get maybe a day off. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I'll get 2 fucking days off. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of this.
Oh, well, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like it's really difficult for you to deal with these issues. Now, I saw this clip here, at least part of it, on Tim Pool's channel, and I wanted to say a lot about this woman here, because there's a lot to say regarding her complaining and how she really is wrong with everything that she says. I had another video planned and made, and it was a long video, and it took me a long time to make, and I can't upload it yet because of copyright. I'm going to continue to work on it and see if I can get it past copyright, even though it doesn't violate copyright, because I am doing a critical analysis of a TV show, a news reporting TV show. But let's go ahead and get into this video of this lady here. This was going to be quicker and faster for me to make, so I could get it out in a timely manner. So I chose this one. Before we do, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure that you're still subscribed, because YouTube does unsubscribe people every single day. And you can find me over on Rumble and on X or Twitter, or whatever it's called. You can find me on BitChute and Odyssey sometimes too. But let's dive into this here and see what this lady is complaining about.
It's going to go back to where you can work and support your family without fucking stressing out. Seriously. My bills alone are $3,000 a month. I'm a single mom who receives fucking like $300 a month in child support for 2 kids.
Excuse me. I have a question. Maybe 2 even. Why are you a single mom? Did you leave your husband? Did you cheat on your husband? Were you even married? Did you leave your boyfriend? Did you cheat on your boyfriend? Did you decide the grass was going to be greener with some Chad who didn't care about you and decided to go sleep with him and think that he was going to be the bee's knees, and then he ended up dumping you? Why is it that you have only one income? You're an attractive woman. Why is it you don't have more than one income? Why do you only get $300 a month for child support? That doesn't seem to make very much sense. You have 2 children. You should be getting more money than that for child support. Either that or else you have a large income and your husband does not. Or the baby daddy does not have a large income. That's why he does not have to pay as much. My uncle did this. Wife left him, took the kids, and so he just stopped working. Don't have to pay child support. Don't have any income. Can't garnish my income. I don't have any income. It's that simple. My guess is she got with some deadbeat Chad, had a kid, and that's who she's getting child support from. Making, $300 a month is all he can afford to pay you. And the other child is probably from some nobody who you don't even remember his name. It's probably something like that. That you are being irresponsible and disrespectful to yourself and to society in general and large. And then you decided to go out and have a couple of kids that you shouldn't have had illegitimately, because that's what we're seeing these days. I mean, how many women out there are having illegitimate children? There's no shame to it. It's not a bad thing. It used to be a horrible thing to be called a bastard. It used to be like that's like one of the worst things that can happen to you. And now women are going out there making bastards all of the time in the West. And yet we don't have any problems. It's wrong for me to say, oh, women should focus on family. Women should not be focusing on career. Women should be working in work that is not considered important, so therefore they make less money. I know it's such a terrible thing for me to say that, and yet we see problems with crime and income inequality are growing. I wonder why. It's just like, what could it possibly be doing this? Is it the coronavirus? Oh, no, maybe. I don't know. I know we were voting Democrat. That's it. We vote Democrat. Therefore, we voted Democrat in the past when we didn't have these problems. What could it possibly be? What a weird. What has happened to cause society to kind of start falling apart? There's this. I know what it is. It's we don't have a space program anymore. That's what it is. The space program. That's got to be it. Oh, yeah. Look, it's really obvious. You've destroyed the homogeny of the country, and you've allowed women to run roughshod over, doing things based on their feelings. Very, very simple. Very, very simple, obvious reasons why this is happening. So, maybe she is totally freaking stellar. Maybe she was like, I did the right thing. I married a guy that I thought was a good guy. He turned out to be a dirtbag, or maybe he went crazy. Maybe he became emotionally disturbed. I don't know what happened. Maybe he was working in an industry that collapsed, and he left me, and this is what I'm left with. That's possible, although we know that's the exception these days, not the rule. All right, let's see what else she has to say. Sure, it's going to be just intellectual giant here.
I can't do this anymore. I work every single day. I get maybe a day off. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I'll get 2 fucking days off. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of this.
See, if you had a good man in your life, you wouldn't have to worry about these things so much. So I see these girls. There's a girl that works at the grocery store by me. Really cute girl. She's single. She's in her mid-20s. She complains that she doesn't have enough money. But it's like, you could be married in a year easily. You could at least have a boyfriend who is like by your side and helping you in any way he could. Easily. She's a very attractive woman. Nope. No, she looks like, if you've seen that new Superman, My Adventures with Superman show, she looks like Lois Lane in that show. Okay? I don't know what to tell you. Stop thinking that you're going to have Chad ride up on his Harley, sweep you off your feet, and take you to a better life. That guy don't care about you. And if he does care about you, the Harley is all he's got to his name. All right?
And I fucking forgot to pay my daughter's braces. And now I have to bring her in for them to remove them because I can't afford to pay it all off at once.
Oh, can't afford that. Money problems, huh? Well, what do we see here that's a problem? Why do you have any jewelry at all if you can't afford stuff? Why do you have any makeup at all if you can't afford stuff? Are those designer sunglasses? Is that a name brand shirt? I think it is. It has some logo on it. I think it is a name brand shirt. I don't know. I don't get to see it enough. Why is your hair long? Long hair causes you to use more product. Therefore, long hair is more expensive than short hair. What a weird concept. You should have zero makeup, zero jewelry. Those sunglasses should be $5 sunglasses. Your shirt should be ratty and falling apart. These are the sacrifices you have to make if you can't afford things like your daughter's braces. And by the way, that's my understanding that Captain Save a Garden Tool stepped up and paid for her daughter's braces. So I don't know for sure because I tried finding Tiffany Mom of Two on TikTok and I could not. I looked and I looked. Maybe you can, dear viewer. Maybe you're more savvy with TikTok than I am and you can find Tiffany Mom of Two. It's spelled TFNYMOMOF, the number 2. So maybe you could find out what's going on with her now because I couldn't. I tried. I really did. Let's see what else she has to say.
I am so sick of this country. I'm so sick of how expensive everything is.
Whose fault is that? Who got voting rights 100 years ago and started ruining everything? I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery to me. Who is it that said, hey, you know what? We need to have equal pay for equal work. So we're going to go take half the jobs and we'll do them for less. Yeah. Now, I know that it's a lot more complex than that before all the ladies out there start jumping down my throat about how I'm evil, misogynistic man. Yeah, I know that these companies were given the ability to, say, boost their CEO's pay to $30 million a year while not increasing the pay of the worker. In fact, reducing the pay of the worker by comparison to how much costs are increasing. I know, it's ridiculous. I'm not an economist. I don't know all the ins and outs of that. I wish that I knew more about it. But yeah, these CEOs should not be making millions of dollars a year. We should have much more stable pay. But, you know, you vote these politicians in who allow this sort of thing to happen. Who's the biggest voting bloc? Women. Don't know what to tell you.
Something needs to happen. Where I live, rent is insane. A 2-bedroom is fucking $2,000.
Really? Really? A 1-bedroom here in California is $3,000, so screw you. You have nothing to complain about.
I can't go to the grocery store and get a week's worth of fucking groceries without spending $300, $400.
You eat too much, you fat pig. Stop it.
Gas alone, almost $4 a gallon. I have to drive all over my town for my job because I clean houses.
Oh, you clean houses and you want more money. Whose fault is that? Look, I don't know her situation in her city, but get out there and hustle. Find more houses to clean. Charge more money for your cleaning services, assuming she's her own boss. You say you're working 7 days a week. That's not enough to make ends meet because you have these 2 kids. Do you get government assistance? Because government assistance is available for anyone. Anybody. If you're not making enough money, you can get food stamps.
I'm so sick of it. Something needs to be done. Something. These prices are insane. It's ridiculous. Nobody can fucking survive like this.
Who got into office and then jacked up the prices? Who campaigned on saying that he's going to jack up prices? So you should vote for him because he's going to save the environment and subsequently raise the prices of things. Who was that guy? What was his name again? Low. No, not Low. Something like John. Oh yeah, it was Joe Biden. That's right. Yeah. So who voted Joe Biden in? Did he win the mail vote? I don't think he did. I think he won the stupid vote. I'm not going to say who's stupid, but you can figure it out.
Especially if you're alone, you're single. You can't.
Why are you single? You have all of the cards when it comes to dating. There's Captain Save a Garden tool out there. There's a lot of men out there who love to save the rototillers.
Like, do I have to get a fucking roommate?
Yes, you're going to have to rent out your son's room and have him move in with you, most likely. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you have a daughter. Why don't you have the daughter sleep with you since you're both women? It'd be kind of weird to have a boy sleep with you, but whatever.
Rent out my son's room and move him in my room? Like, this country, it sucks. It sucks. I'm sick of it. And I'm tired. God, and I'm pissed.
What do we got here? What do we got here? She has the makeup. She has the jewelry, designer glasses, long hair, and fake nails or gel. I don't know. I'm not a fake nail connoisseur, so maybe you know more about that there. But, I mean, you might think, oh, all this stuff is not that expensive. It doesn't matter. Not that expensive adds up quick, right? Maybe it costs you $20 for those nails. That's $20 that could be going to food for your children. These people make me sick. The hypocrisy here.
Venting.
Yeah, I've been poor before. I've done it. It's not fun. I don't like it either, and I would complain about the country. More so, I would be complaining about the country, the fact that I can't get a good woman, because this is what we get to choose from: attractive woman. From what we could see, of course, most of that's probably makeup. But you don't want to go out with somebody like me. I'm not going to be good enough for you. Why? I don't know. You're waiting for Captain Chad save a rototiller. Well, don't be out there being a rototiller. I mean, you got 2 illegitimate children, it looks like. I mean, I don't know for sure. Maybe, like I said, maybe they both come from a marriage that ended in divorce. But choose better, do better, be better. Why are you having babies if you can't afford them? Why are you having babies if you're out there going, I can't make it. I can't give my daughter braces. So there's ways to make money. You got to figure it out. You own your own business. Charge more. Offer people a better service. Try to find a way to get more customers. You know, sounds like you're not educated. You didn't make good choices. I mean, if you're cleaning houses for a living, most likely you're either undereducated or not educated. Why didn't you go into something that pays a lot and has some sort of job security? No, you didn't want to do that. Those things were boring. You got to pick your poison. You do. I mean, there's days I don't want to go to my job. There's days I don't want to deal with the hassles of my job. I chose this field to go into. There's days I don't want to make YouTube videos. Anyway, well, that's all I got for this time. I hope you all appreciate it. Thank you all for stopping by. I do appreciate everybody supporting my work. Now we're going to get into the palate cleanser. Enjoy.
Within, we've justified our sin, and we're gonna take you on a ride till we find answers within. Location not here, in shadows we all disappear. Hold on, switch gears, we're gone as fast as we appear.